Hey there folks, Wrel here. Today we'll be reviewing the new Anniversary Bundle, which is celebrating 2 years of PlanetSide 2. We'll break down what all is contained and hopefully help you determine whether or not it's worth a purchase. The bundle costs 3,999 station cash, or 3,599 if you're a member, and it also has limited availability. I don't know when it's going to be going away, but the 2-year anniversary actually happens on the 20th of November, so I wouldn't count on it sticking around much longer than that. When you purchase the bundle, you'll get a whole bunch of stuff, and most of it is cosmetic. Each faction receives equivalents of what's in the package, except for the implant bundle, I think. So that's a 5-pack of implants, which is usually 150 station cash, and you'll also get a 6-month heroic boost, which is 50% additional experience for you, and an additional 5% for your entire squad. And you get 1 boost for each of your characters. At the time of making this video, you only get 1 boost, period, but the devs have stated that this is a bug, and you'll be getting 1 per character once they get it fixed. Now, 6-month heroic boosts are reasonably difficult to come by. Usually they're put on sale for a short amount of time, and they're ridiculously expensive. If you don't have a membership, heroic boosts cost 5,000 station cash each, and that's $45 at best if you buy the station cash all at once. But the appeal of a heroic boost is not only that it's fire and forget for 6 months, but also that those bonuses stack with your membership and your double experience weekends. You'll also get holographic composite armors for each faction and class, including the max unit. Even though it only shows one faction's armor in the bundle, you'll get it all. In my personal opinion, the holographic armors look better than the Araxium shader ones. People notice them more easily, which is the downside from a combat perspective, and they'll actually show up through smoke too, which is funny. But if my infiltrator can wear Lumifiber armor, I'm not so concerned about my heavy having some glowy stuff on him too. Additionally, each faction gets a new holographic knife. This is a replica of your current knife and has no additional stats. Unless this gets changed when knife wielding goes live, you can count on these knives just being cosmetic additions and something new to earn medals on. Along with all the holographic stuff, you'll also be getting an anniversary camo, which is specific to your faction. Outside of all that, you'll also get an anniversary horn for your Mag Rider, your Prowler, and your Vanguard that spouts confetti and lights and makes noise, but it can't be spammed like normal horns. And the interesting thing though is that main battle tanks, as of yet, do not have access to horns, so this is basically the first one that's available. And lastly, you get 2 Nanite Systems weapons, the NS-15M and the Baron G5. Both are anniversary editions with a sort of orange racing stripe styled look across the middle of a black texture. And if you slap on a scope, the orange actually extends out to there too, so it's kinda cool. But I reviewed both of the basic versions of the weapons in the past, and if you're interested in taking a look, you can definitely do that. They're both decent weapons. The Baron review actually got outdated pretty quick because the reload and chamber speeds were decreased a good amount, which was the main complaint that I had going into it in the first place. So outside of that, the review should still be worthwhile. The NS-15M is a light machine gun, so it's only available to your heavy assault, but the Baron is usable by all classes except Infiltrator, given that it's a shotgun. And being Nanite Systems weapons, you can count on less damage output overall, but increased accuracy and versatility. So the question comes down to, is the bundle worth picking up for you? And from a sheer numbers standpoint, you're obviously saving money based on the individual components, especially the heroic boosts, but it'll ultimately come down to what you care about. If you don't care about cosmetics, then that kills off a lot of what the bundle is about, but that leaves the weapons, the boosts, and the implants. Implants to me are just a little added bonus, more useful for newer players and for veterans, and likewise, high battle rank players probably don't have the same need for a 6-month heroic boost that the lower or middle rank players would. An experience bonus is always helpful, of course, if you need certifications, but higher battle rank players usually have most of what they want unlocked, and they're just branching out into new areas and going at their own pace. The 2 anniversary weapons, the NS-15M AE and the Baron G5 AE, have equivalents that could be bought. However, the anniversary weapons are both part of the Exceptional Weapons Directive tree, which can be reasonably difficult to find pieces for. If you look at the Exceptional Weapon Directives, a lot of the guns are just obnoxiously difficult to Araxium. The pistols, the crossbows, the flares, and the candy guns, and that leaves you with only a handful of good options that you may not have access to. Both of the anniversary weapons are pretty easy to Araxium because one's a shotgun, one's an LMG, and they both perform well. That's a third of your possible Araxium tier completions right there, which is pretty cool if you have an interest in directives. On top of that, the Hardlight knives are also a part of the Exceptional Directives tree, which technically means that you have half of what's necessary to complete the directive, but knives are a pain to Araxium unless you have a lot of time to play, so take that for what you will. Overall, the bundle to me is a good mix of what both newer and experienced players might be interested in. It's 3,999 station cash, basically 40 American dollars, which is pretty hefty as a whole, but it is made up for when you consider the individual pieces, and the majority of it is exclusive stuff that probably won't be offered again. Last year, the anniversary bundle had cool versions of the faction-specific rocket launchers, and I still haven't seen those come back around, so provided the marketing department keeps in line with that pattern, you have a chance to own a little bit of uniqueness to help set your characters apart. If this video has been interesting, helpful, or entertaining, please feel free to like, subscribe, tell your friends about the channel, and let me know what you think about the new anniversary bundle. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you not plan on purchasing it? And what could have made it into the bundle that would have tipped the scales for you? Thanks very much, folks. Wrel signing off.